your experience, because I'm sure, you worked with big companies, but at a stage where they probably might be at their early stages or in the growing stages of their journey itself, right? What are the most pressing issues or challenges that in terms the entire GTM team, the ecosystem faces with which can be actually solved through, a better marketing operation setup?
Right. It's with respect to mid-market companies, it always boils down to how collaborative you are with the different teams in getting
Right.
these insights out and ensuring that they utilize and are consuming these insights for their marketing activities or sales activities. Because
Right.
when it comes to mid-market, data is plenty, right?
Right.
You'll have so much insights coming from so many different areas, and if you have a PLG motion in play, that's a
Yeah.
total different ballgame, and you need to have a separate marketing strategy altogether for it. So you might be going outbound, you might be going inbound, you might also be going product led. So all these different segments have their own personalized approach, and based on the value factor that your particular audience from a particular segment or an industry might be looking after, you need to personalize the entire funnel, right? Each because all of them might not convert, and that's again a bit more common nowadays. All your audiences will not convert to you or convert for you unless their demand is met. So the entire demand gen motion comes into picture where you understand this industry has this value prop that they are looking for, and this is what we offer. This is our core strength. This is where our competitors lack. So let's run these campaigns. So that's where marketing operation comes again, because most of these data will be there in your marketing automation platform or your CRM at some point, or your teams might be collecting it at a customer success level. So you have to ensure that all these data points are weighted or given weightage so that you know which data point has more relevance to the particular type of audience that you're going to focus on, and ensure that there's an email strategy that's going to make use of these data, right? So build different segments from a particular industry. Whoever's on top of the funnel, build a different segment for it. Put them into a separate list, monitor that list. Let's see how that list is nurtured and how that list is engaging with the rest of your content, right? And based on that engagement, you can also understand whether that account's intent is moving towards the positive direction or if they're not interested at the moment. At some level, you can also increase the predictability of whether those accounts will convert to you in the next 6 months, or it will take a year to kind of nurture them and kind of bring them on board. So taking the insights that you already have, putting them into segments, sending them or publishing them into the market, and observing the engagement from the market, and understanding how it affects your entire pipeline. And using these, again, this is another loop where using these information to feedback, again, prioritize segments. So, hey, this segment is more of a lower hanging fruit. Let's focus on it. This segment needs more nurture. Let's put them into these nurture buckets. Let's send them more content. Let's route them to webinar registrations. Let's invite them to events. Let's see which part of the marketing channel they want to engage more with us on. Right. So these type of strategies, you need the marketing operation team to help you with. Don't get me wrong, there are lots of companies that don't have marketing operations, but they still do it. But usually it comes as an afterthought, and that's where the problem is, right? They put budget, they plan everything, and then they go back and look at insights, which post the event, that's money burnt and no result gained. Exactly. Right? Whereas now you can optimize the money where you're going to put it. Okay, if these enterprise companies are not at all interested in PPC, now you have to get a hold of them through some other channel, right? What are the other channels? Let's invite them through LinkedIn ads. Let's invite them to an event. Let's do webinars. Let's do coffee sessions. So you need to have that insight ready before you take the call on what type of an event or what type of a channel you need to put that money in. So that becomes a bit more of a positive planning towards how you spend your money and how you can ensure that the pipeline flows more predictable and more in a controllable time, right? Rather than just spraying and praying, which this year is not going to work. Every company is kind of pivoting to the organic motion, which I think all of us have been shouting at the companies for so many years, right? So that's the case today, especially.